Well, here we are, the last assignment. Man, time flies. Yeah, let's have a look with what Alex put together. Just play it and then talk about it.
The usual, sir, please.
Yeah, nice. So Alex just rendered that first part. There's already some stuff to talk about in there. And let's go here. That's a nice integration of the logo on the screen here. On this shot, and I think a few of you had the same issue. You can see how the motion blur is great. That's working nice. However, since the composition setting for the motion blur is what is it, 1080 shutter angle, and I think your shutter phase must be 0. It's like sliding down a little bit, so being a little late on the with the motion blur. When if you set your shutter phase to -half of your shutter angle, that would solve that. I think Mark goes over that in this tracking mark. Otherwise, that's a pretty solid track. And on the next shot, there, I think the only issue I have is your roto is not the cleanest. You could get a little tighter around the edges, or bump up the decontamination on how do you call that effect? Man, I'm losing my word. I'm so sorry. So the refined soft matte, if you bump the decontamination up a little bit, that should be able to solve your issue here. And just by the end here, we should see the reflection of the fingers on that. And you can just get those back by your screen. Should use the screen mode, the well-named screen mode, to be applied on there, and then that would show through all the reflections and anything that was on the screen before. But otherwise, that's a pretty good first shot at it. Let's have a look at what Justin put together.
The usual, sir, please.
Mix AI, like a butler for your ears.
Okay, so Justin has, I think, the same issue on this one, where it's just sliding a little bit too far down, and that's the same solve, just going into your comp setting and your shutter phases. Here the issue is it's not pixel perfect, but you usually can't tell. However, since it's a bit of a bigger and bright yellow screen, you can see it shifted a bit around, so I would try to tweak that. Maybe going with a corner pin to get it in the center of the screen and matching that a bit better. That's good. And okay, so here you can see those reflections. Nice work there. That's working well. We'll add some UI animation on the next part of this exercise, and yeah, again, great job getting those reflections in. The rotor is really clean, and having all those edges and bits on the edge of the fingers is great. On this shot, I like to be kind to the production design people and like hide that. It's just a small touch up for us, and that just makes the set look more uniform, and like you don't have your eye distracted by that white it must be tape. What is it? I'm not sure. But yeah, just make it look nicer. And that's it for now. And next up would be Adam's shot. Let's have a look.
The usual, sir, Please.
Mix AI like a butler for your ears.
Okay, so Adam did something like just a couple tweaks, a bit different. So nice work here. There, look at this. Having the transition to the screen here with the fading in all the icons and everything, I think is really sweet. That really makes this shot that was just a bit flat before, like add some purpose to it. It's like when the phone turns on. That's good. And then we land on the phone with all the UI up. Yeah, I think that's just a nice way to do that transition from the screen with just the logo and all the UI. I do think you managed to get that that thing sorted. Looks pretty much in the center there. And here we can see the nice reflection on the edges. I think you darken a little bit the UI. Looks a little bit. Oh, and there, having the transition finishing up here. It's nice. Yeah, you would definitely need to have some like the press button highlight or something there. Otherwise, that's really good roto. Nice reflection. No, that's good. Same comment on that edge there, and then it's looking good. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to see everyone's take on this. It is a lot of work, so you're gonna be working quite a lot for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Mixing all the 3D tracking and everything you can in that one. It's gonna be great. Looking forward to everyone's submissions. Cheers!